One of the best ways for you to get new patients in 2024 is dominating on Google. And you can do this through search engine optimization, or you can do this through a good Google Ads campaign. And today we're going to talk Google Ads for urgent care clinics. All right. So, some things that we want you to have set up right out of the gate is you want to have a website or a landing page that you can drive traffic to. You want to make sure that you have tracking in place for conversions. We'll set up a separate video for that. And then you want to make sure that you have a budget in mind. We recommend at least $500 in ad spend for a 3 to 5 mile radius around your clinic. And then you can scale up from there. But if you start with 500, you can get a good baseline, and then you can spend up to, $3, 4, 5, $10,000, depending on how fast and aggressive you want to be with your advertising on Google. And then let's get a plan together. We want to make sure that we have the right plan in place so that we can target the right patients for your clinic. One of the things about Google Ads that impresses us the most when we're doing ads for our urgent care clinics is that Google has leveled the playing field in the auction world. So what that means is if you're going up as a small independent urgent care against a conglomerate or a corporate urgent care that may have really, really large budgets, you can still compete on the exact same platform and still really get good leads for your urgent care. It's through relevance, it's through click-through rate, and quality score. These are the things that indicate whether or not your ad will be shown at the top of a search versus your competitor. If you think of it this way, Google really only makes money when you click on an ad or when somebody clicks on an ad when that search is done. So if somebody goes to Google and they search urgent care near me, they see 2 to 3 ads, they see the Google Map 3-pack, and then they see the organic below. The ones that are at that top that are in that section where it says sponsored, those folks have paid for their auction for them to show up there because they're probably not showing up organically. And this is where you can really grow your clinic, especially if you're new, where you can set up a Google Ads campaign to show up at the top of that search result without having to do all the work of search engine optimization. Okay, so how does the quality score work? Well, if Google only makes money whenever you click on an ad, then they want to make sure that that ad that converts the best is the one that's shown the most often. So quality score multiplied your amount of bid is going to be the rate in which you show up at the top of that search engine. So what is relevance? Relevance is, did I show the right ad to the right person at the right time when they're doing a search? I'll give you an example. What does the right time mean? So the right time is your clinic open, right? If you aren't using an online scheduler for your clinic and you only want walk-ins, then you probably only want to show your ad during your business hours. However, if you show that ad after hours, but you're not open till the next day, and yet you have a scheduler on your website where they can schedule for the next day, that too is a time relevant search. So that ad will show up. Okay. Click-through rate. Click-through rate's pretty simple. If 100 people did a search and then 10 of those people clicked on your ad, the click-through rate would be 10%. Okay. So 10% of the people clicked on your ad, and you can multiply that times volume. 10,000 people, 1,000 people clicked on your ad. That's still a 10% click-through rate. So Google wants to make sure that you have a high click-through rate. Why? Because they only make money when somebody clicks on your ad. All right. Now, quality score. The quality score takes the relevance and the click-through rate, kind of marries them together with the ad that you wrote. So if you write a good ad and you have a high relevance in where you're targeting your ad and your click-through rate is high, they're probably going to put you at the top of that bid list until you run out of budget. Okay. So that's where the budget can become a limiting factor, but it still allows you to compete. It's not based on the size of the budget. It's based on the probability that somebody would click on your ad. Okay. So the foundation, you have campaigns, you have ad groups, and then you have your keywords in your ads. Okay, so a campaign is, what am I trying to accomplish? If I set up my campaign, I want to make sure that I am either trying to generate new leads, I'm trying to generate traffic for my website. Maybe if you're in an e-commerce space, you're trying to generate sales, but most of the time you want to make sure that you're clicking on either website traffic or leads. That way you can send to a proper landing page. This is where the landing page comes in place. I'll show you one that we've set up here in just a few minutes. Now we want to talk about who we're talking to. That's the ad group, okay? An ad group is going to organize all your keywords, but really ad groups are going to allow you to target the people you're trying to target. So in an ad group, you can pick your location. Am I trying to do a 3 to 5 mile radius? Am I trying to target certain zip codes? Am I even trying to target certain neighborhoods? What are these people like? Who am I trying to target? Not just where they are, but who are they? What are they interested in? What are the other things? Are they interested in health? Are they interested in wellness? Have they visited other urgent care websites in the past 30 days? These are the type of things based on interest that you can put into an ad group. And then the keywords and the ads are your direct targeting. Okay, so I only want to show up for urgent care near me, urgent care services. I'm sick, I've got a headache, I've got scrapes, bruises, whatever. Then that would be the type of ad set that you're going to write your message around. So those are the keywords. Let's just say that you have another ad group, school's going back. Like I know school is about to start. So if school's about to start and you need people to be able to get their vaccinations or you need people to show proof of vaccinations and your clinic offers that, that would be a separate ad group with a separate set of targeting. So that's the whole point. We want the campaign. What are we trying to accomplish? The ad group, who are we talking to? And the keywords and the ads themselves are, what are we trying to say to the people that we're targeting? All right, we're going to drive that traffic to a landing page. So let me go ahead and set up to share my screen real quick. All right, so what we're looking at right now is one of our clients, but this is an urgent care out of Corpus Christi, Texas. This is just their general running ads to a landing page. And the number one thing, they've already shown the intent that they want to do business with an urgent care. They need urgent care services. They saw your ad and they clicked on it. Now we want to give them the best way to convert. So you can check in online. That's the call to action. We just make it very simple for people to convert on your website. This is why we don't send them to your main website, but we prefer you send them to a landing page. You can create a landing page on your website. You can create it in a landing page builder, but you'll set up all of your conversions on this. Again, another video for that. Best thing that you can do is start with a plan. So what we've done is we put together this blank Google sheet for you to be able to put a plan together for your urgent care clinic. You'll be able to download a copy of this down in the link in the description, and you can make a copy. Just hit File, make a copy, and then you can edit this sheet all you want. So Google has moved to responsive ads. This is the part where we want to have a plan for your clinic. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that just add your clinic name in there. The campaign type, are we doing leads? Are we doing website traffic? Are we doing sales? Maybe you're trying to sell something on your website, like maybe you offer weight loss and you're selling a subscription weight loss plan. All right. The website, this is the URL. This is that landing page link that you want to use. Again, we're just getting organized. So what we've done is we've allowed you to write several responsive ads before you add them to Google. It's just a way to prepare. So in this, what we've done is we've given you a character account. So for your headlines, you have multiple headlines in a responsive ad. You can have up to 30 characters. All right. Now, what we've done is say, what are the different headlines that we want to do? All right. Well, let's just say that we're trying to target urgent care, people that are searching for urgent care. So urgent care near me, that would be one. So that's 20 characters. Maybe one want to say best urgent care near me. That's 24 characters. Local urgent care services. That's 26 characters. Again, you can't go over 30. So we've put a counter here to make it as easy as possible. And you can even take notes over here if you have some commentary. Maybe somebody on your team wants to add comments around keywords. That's the place to do that. Now, I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. Let's go down here to a description. A description supports, that is the ad for the keyword that you're trying to target or the headline that you want to talk about. So if the urgent care near me, if I want to take a description and describe that particular headline, then we can say, get the best care in urgent care Alabama today. And then we can even put a call to action on there. So best urgent care services in Birmingham, Alabama. Save your spot online. All right, so that's 69 characters out of the 90 available for a description. And then, of course, you want to put your final URL. And sometimes those are long and you don't want it to look like that. So if you have this really long URL, then you can put a display URL that'll just show it what it looks like on the internet. And we've created several different responsive search things for you to be able to build out. You're also going to want to find the proper keywords for the ad group that you're trying to target. So again, let's go back to urgent care services, the general urgent care space. You can use a tool like Google Ads has a built-in keyword finder. We use KW Finder as our tool of choice. And what we can do is we can go in and we can say, all right, urgent care services, the city, and then it'll spit out a long list of all the different keywords that you could use and the search volume attached to that for the city that you're searching in. And once you get the keywords that you want to target, you can add them in here. Now, in the future, we're going to add a negative keyword list, but that'll be in a future form. Setting up your Google Ads account is super straightforward, super easy walkthrough. Google does a good job of walking you through that. So once you've gotten your account set up, we want to help you set up your first campaign. So I've asked Philip on our team to show you a step-by-step process on how to get your urgent care campaigns up and running and ready to convert. Philip, take it away.
So you need a few things. You need a Google Ads account. You'll also need your ad copy that you're going to run, and you need your keywords. You have this all filled out and you're ready to roll forward. You want to go ahead and click over to Google and click New Campaign. You want to go ahead and click New Campaign again. After you click New Campaign, it'll prompt you with this screen, and you want to go ahead and click Leads. After you click Leads, you want to scroll down and you'll see these conversion goals to improve your leads. These will already be set up if you already set up your account, but if not, you can go over and set up your conversions in the Conversions tab. Then you want to go ahead and click Continue. After this, you want to click Search. Then you want to scroll, ignore this completely, and then type in the name of your campaign. I'm going to call my urgent care example UC, and then search to just know that it's a search campaign. Then you want to click Continue. Then you want to go ahead and click Start New if it prompts you something like this, but you probably won't see that screen. Then you want to go ahead and leave it on conversions. There's a bunch of different options, but we always start with conversions. And this is set to target cost per action. Ignore this in the beginning because you don't have any data to begin with. Then you want to go ahead and click Next. After you click Next, you want to turn off Search Network and Display Network. These are ways that Google steals money from you. Turn these off. Sorry for all the things popping up. But you want to go ahead and scroll down to here, and you want to enter your location that you're in. So if you're targeting Atlanta, Georgia, for example, you want to go ahead and include Atlanta, Georgia as your target. Then you want to click this. This is a key part right here. Switch it from presence or interest to just presence. This is going to target people that only are inside of your included location. If you do interest, it'll target people that are traveling to Atlanta, that have been in Atlanta for a vacation 6 months ago. It'll get a little haywire, but just click presence, trust me. Then you want to scroll down and turn this off, broad match keywords, because in the future you might be trying to do phrase match or exact match. Just turn off broad match. It'll save you a lot of headache. Then you want to make sure this is off because you don't want Google automatically creating things for you because it'll just create a nightmare for you. So leave that off. And then you want to click more settings here, and you want to set your start date to the next day from whenever you are. Next day from this recording is August 14th. From here, you want to go ahead and click Next. Now it's going to prompt you with this keyword and asset generation. Skip that. Don't want them to make your keywords because you already set up yours yourself. So here you want to make your first ad group. Go into your Google Ads little sheet that we have, and you'll see all your ads, and then in your keywords, you'll see all your keywords. So for this ad group, we set these keywords. So you want to go ahead and copy those in, paste them here. That means that this ad group will target these keywords. I like to just call it urgent care. And then scroll down to here, and this is where you're actually setting up the ads, and this is where the magic happens. So you want to go ahead and paste your final URL, which for us is nickthemarketer.com. For you, it could be exampleurgentcare.com, but paste that in there and we're good. And you can just add an urgent care here for good message. Here, you want to go ahead and click calls. Once you click calls, you want to add a phone number in here. You add your phone number that you put into your sheet. So this is the phone number. And you want to click save. From here, it'll apply your phone number. You can see right here, when someone searches your ad, they'll see a little call button. So if they don't want to visit your website and they just need help or urgent care right now, they'll click call. So then you want to go ahead and one by one add every single headline. So let's do it. This is a dynamic keyword. It's a way of giving Google a little bit more freedom to fit your keyword to whatever someone's searching, which makes your ad more relevant. And we use this every so often. We just finished inputting all of our headlines, and as you can tell, they're being dynamically placed in different positions, which optimize depending on the person's search. So if someone searches walk-in urgent care services, it'll show in the first thing. If they search urgent care in Atlanta, it'll be in the first line. And this is a way of almost stuffing in all the keywords that people are looking for while also being relevant and popping up first. Next thing you want to do is import all of your descriptions. Go ahead and do that. Gross. Now that we've added all of our descriptions, the ad is almost 100% complete. The next thing on the cherry on top that we like to do is add images. Here, you can upload any images that you have from your Google business profile and import them in here. Then you want to put in the name of your business. For us, it'd be example urgent care. It must match your Google business name that you use to verify your account. So this is important. So if you have another name for your urgent care and you change names, you have to show them proof that you legally changed the name of the business. Then you would upload your business logo and then site links and callouts. We're going to skip site links for now, but we're going to do the callouts right now. This is where you can add in a bunch of nice assets that make your ad a little bit more clickable. You can add these in here by just typing them in. So let's just say 24/7. If you're 24/7, you can do near Decatur if you're in the more specific area of whatever city that you're targeting. Things like that. We already set those up. So we're going to go ahead and hit cancel, and you can just click all of these. These are some ideas that you can use as well. And when you click apply, they'll pop up at the end sometimes. And you want to go ahead and click done. Scroll to the top, and now you have your keywords here. You have your ad set up here. You have your name of your ad group here, and you want to go ahead and click next. And this is where you select your daily budget. So depending on how much you want to spend, this is where you select it. So let's just say you're going to spend $1,000 a month. That'll be $33 monthly. And here Google gives you a estimated weekly amount of conversions that you get, the cost for those conversions, and your weekly cost. These are just a complete estimate. They're almost nowhere near the truth sometimes. Sometimes it can be 5 times that much. Sometimes it could be exactly that much. It's just an estimate. Don't take it to heart. It's just an estimate. So then you want to ignore this because they're just trying to get you to spend a little bit more money. You know your budget. Trust yourself. Go ahead and click next. After this, it's going to check your whole campaign for errors. And if there is any errors, you want to go in and fix them. If not, it should give you your campaign is ready to publish, and you want to click publish. Okay. So if you don't have your conversion set up, this is a perfect time to go do it because usually it takes around 1 to 2 days for them to scan through all of your copy on your website and in your ads to make sure you are who you say you are. And this protects the customers from, fraudulent people, and also protects you from being banned or doing something wrong in the future. So go ahead and click next from here. It's going to ask you to set up a Google tag, and you can do this if you already did. We already did that in that case, so we're going to skip past this. And that is the quick and dirty way to set up your first Google Ads campaign. Here, you'll see your campaign can't run ads. For us, it's because we didn't set up our conversion tracking. We'll probably make a video just on how to set up conversion tracking for Google Ads another day. But for now, your campaign is ready. You just wait 1 to 2 days. It's going to review the policy, review your site, and you should be live. And here you have your location, you have all the keywords that you're targeting, everything. And if you click campaigns here, you'll see your campaign. You'll see your budget that you set and your columns. If you set these columns up correctly, probably making a video on how to set up these columns as well. And in here, if you double click there, you'll see your ad group. This is the ad group we made. And if you double click there, you'll see the keywords that you selected. And this is just showing that it's pending. It'll take 1 to 2 days, like we said, and these will be eligible. And if you go ahead and click into ads, you'll see your ads here, and you can view your asset details, and you'll see all your headlines and your descriptions and then your combinations here. We haven't shown any ads yet, so we can't see the combinations just yet, but here it is. This is how you make a quick and easy campaign for your first time making Google Ads.
All right, now that you know how to set up your campaigns, get them running, get them tracking, and get them converting, now is to go and do it. So we want to invite you to click below to get a resource guide from us, and it'll help you with a step-by-step process on how we do our digital marketing for urgent cares. It's a completely free resource that we've put together for you. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us, hello@patientcaremarketingpros.com, and we wish you all the best. Go out and crush it.